Spoilers for Spider-Man Brand New Day. You've been warned. Hi. I have a pet peeve. I love nameless side characters. Everyday civilians who just live and exist in a crazy world. It makes the world feel bigger, more alive. In Spider-Man Brand New Day, we get a few examples of this. Like when Jean is taunting Peter. Even though she's controlling these people, each of them has a distinct personality. I think that's so cool. And giving these roles to lesser known actors who get to flex their skills is just a bonus. However, what inspired me to create this was a comment I saw on a video showing Peter's interaction with the little boy outside the hospital. This commenter, and seemingly many people in the replies, thought it was Jean controlling this kid and for some reason communicating with Peter. Looking at that comment, I think broke my brain for a second. Because how could you possibly come to that conclusion? But thinking about it more, I realized something. This is a side effect of Marvel prioritizing the next big thing, the setup for the future, over staying in the present. Everyone has to be someone. A new main character, a new hero, a new villain. And audiences have gotten used to that. Even with the random guy Jean was controlling, I saw people theorizing he was Miles Morales. No one can just pop up, leave an impression on the audience, and leave as soon as they came. It might be why the headcanon that the little kid from Iron Man 2 with the Iron Man mask was actually Peter Parker gained so much traction and was officially canonized eventually. But I think it's so much more interesting when it was just a random kid. It opens the world up instead of shrinking it. Another MCU example that I think handles a nameless character well is the Smithsonian kid in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Steve's just walking around in disguise, and since the kid's shorter, he can actually see Steve's face. And all Steve does is put a finger over his mouth, and the kid nods. It's such a cool short scene that shows how everyday people see these heroes. Like in the comics when a random civilian yells at Spider-Man or the Avengers. Or a weird example I thought of was the citizens of Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob SquarePants. Yep, a complete left turn, but stick with me. There are whole compilations of just these background characters and their iconic one-liners. Sure, some of them are recurring, but a lot of them are one-offs, and even less of them are named. But they still made an impression, seeing what the average person thinks of the main characters. I think that's what I miss the most right now, in every comic medium. The regular, everyday person. Someone not just used to fill a background or empty space, but someone who can steal the show. Leave an impression on the hero and the audience. Whether it's a funny joke, a line delivery, a cool moment, or even just a facial expression. They make the world they're a part of feel large and alive. Not like a city filled with NPCs. Because how can you save the neighborhood if you don't care who's a part of it?